I feel like I haven't seen anyone talk about the pain of being replaced or outgrowing a friend, or like some random mix of both actually. Let's talk about it, because I ran out of journal pages and I'm therapy. Okay. Oh, this is a bee. Don't come in my car, don't come in my car. Yes, I got bullied by a bee to change cars. Let me get this over with. It's hotter than a rat's ass out here. I don't know why I decided to do this in 95-degree weather. Like, I'm so smart. So the other day I wanted to text my friend something because I thought it was so funny and I thought she would love it. But then I was like, wait, you can't even send that because remember? We don't talk anymore like we used to do. And that led me down a big Chungus-sized rabbit hole where I was like, damn. Being replaced by a friend actually sucks. You know, there's replaced and there's like outgrowing. Then there's like some weird mix of the two that is definitely my scenario. Comment relate in the chat, guys, if you, whatever. I mean, I've had, like the friend, I deeply believe that the friendships that end personally, the friendships that end naturally are worse than the friendships that end over drama or something transpiring, because at least if there was like some drama, at least you get closure. The closure being a whole argument that makes you realize, you know what, I don't need you anyways. And you see the person for who they truly or probably truly are. I don't know, unless you know you were the issue in the argument. I don't know you. Whereas the ones that just end naturally from just time, they really do hurt. Like, they hurt deep here. Is this my heart? Oh, that's my collarbone. Here. What the? Bruh, I really needed that anatomy class. And you know, they're right when they say nostalgia's a bitch, because you can open your chat log and all you see is a bunch of reels that neither of you responded to, but you can sit there and be like, there was once a time we talked for hours and hours and hours and hours, but now it's just a gold mine of reels and shallow conversations that don't last past 2 minutes. Damn. Having me really sit with my thoughts here. Giving me the heebie-jeebies real quick. Ooh. And I can't deny, what the hell is up with all the, but because that has happened so many times in the past to me, it kind of makes it hard for me to want to have new friends. Like, I want new friends because I'm lonely. Thank you, Train, thank you. But because it feels like a constant cycle where it's like you make friend, you become really close to friend, and then just something. It's just either a natural drifting, or you know, some drama, or a natural drifting, or some drama. It makes me paranoid to have friends, or at least really close friends now, because it's like, if I get really close to you, is this all just gonna fizzle out in a few years and I'm just stuck singing, now you're just somebody that I used to know, dun 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 dun. Or how can we go back to being friends? But I guess to make myself feel better, and probably you, I don't know, are you okay? Friend. But let's be real for a second. If you look at who they are as a person now and look at who you are as a person now, hopefully not a failure like someone I know, would you two even be compatible now? Well, I was hoping you're gonna answer that, but I tried fixing it, but what am I supposed to be fixing if we're not that compatible anymore? You're just chasing after old memories that, quite frankly, will never feel the same, because you guys are just not the people you were when you first met. And like, damn, that really does hurt. I hate that I had to admit that, but it's true, and the truth does hurt. And with that out of the way, you realize that is your closure. It's not a satisfying closure. It's not the closure you want to hear, possibly, because it really feels like there is no closure, because there was just no concrete end. It was just a that was supposed to be like a fading thing, but it just, and that often feels like one of those wounds that are open but they're closed, but they're never actually closed because they're technically open. Am I making any sense right now? Like, you know, those deep cuts that you have, but like it's healed, but it's not actually healed. And so now you just slowly wait for it to finally close. Whoa, my tone got so depressing. Oh, hopefully from this I get enough sympathy from my family so they give me money so I can actually buy a journal. But until then, I woke up in a new Bugatti. What? Anyways, nichi ni san arigato.